What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lieutenant Nathaniel Flint of the Landship Scorpios. I made this game, Wild Araz, and welcome back to the walkthrough. Today we are continuing on with the story mode missions. We are in Whitehaven. We just did a bunch of tasks for the Goblin Master there. We can go catch a goblin for the zoo, but instead, today we're going to continue on with the story missions here in Whitehaven. So, when you first arrive to Whitehaven, you may be exploring around. You're going to notice big, massive barns, but you're also going to notice big houses, fancy houses, entire manors out here in Whitehaven. What you'll need to take interest in is this one right here. This is the Mayor's Manor. This is White Manor. If you first come in, you don't see anything too big, but we're going to go up to the house. You hear voices from inside, and you recognize one of them, so you decide to listen in. I'm doing the best I can. Your best isn't enough. I need a green light to move that stuff now. Do you hear me? Look, you brute. I'm doing my very best here. There's a lot at stake for the both of us. Don't remind me, White. If I had any idea who this Ansel character was twisted up with, I would have never brought Fortress Industries on board with it. Wait, Francis. Is he coming here? I'm late for a meeting with him and his blasted cronies now. He wants the good. Ready to go as soon as possible. Fine, fine. Look, the customs people won't give your boys any problem, Francis. For old times. But after today, that's it. How dare you threaten me? Listen here, you little rat. Don't forget whose money got you into power. Bah! It's you who shouldn't dare. I own this town and everything in it. Out here, I am the gods. I am king. I am Mother Nature herself. It is you who should not underestimate me. Now get out of here, Francis. There's a lot to be done before the big move. I know your game, White. Be warned. You don't want to cross me any more than you would want to cross him. So that looked a lot like Francis Rhine, who we know from Fortress Industries. So you can come in here and talk to Mayor White. Rupert White, Mayor of Whitehaven. Unless you're here for business, then I'm afraid you'll have to leave. Well, now we know that Francis Rhine and Fortress Industries is tied up with someone else. We know that is Ansel, and they're coming here to Whitehaven for a meeting. As a matter of fact, they're here right now! So where are they meeting? Well, you'll notice the other big, massive manor in Whitehaven is Fortress Industries headquarters and operations. And it's the estate of Francis Rhine II. So, this is where we're heading. As always, save. Upon entering the manor, you'll notice instantly they're ready for a fight. There are ruffians everywhere. Now, I would suggest you clear out as many of these guys as possible for experience, as well as for their rewards and money and etc. But I guess you do not have to. Where you are going is up here through those doors, which I believe are locked. So we'll need the keys. Yeah, so the door won't budge. It looks like you need a key to open it. So we gotta look for a key in one of these rooms. So in this room, we go up and we find a group of men kind of just waiting around. And here's Buford. Ah, if it isn't Val. Wonderful. Me? I was invited to talk about my newest project. I have never been so disrespected before. These ruffians escorting us about, I say. In this room, you'll find there's a few fights, but you'll find that you're still missing some a key or a way to get inside. Now your best bet is this room down here, where you'll see a guy waiting to fight you. And there you'll find the Rhine Manor Key. Make sure you save often is the name of the game. Save often. Now, as I said before, you don't have to fight everyone, but I'm going to real quick. I'll just edit it out. But it's always good for extra experience, extra money, extra whatever you need. Because some instances, after you progress the main quest, all the surviving bad guys will leave. Not all of them are set up to need to be fought. That's just part of the game. With that key, you now go through those doors and you find yourself up over here. You can come up to the main bedroom. So after fighting this guy and getting this door, we'll go through it. We'll find ourselves in a hallway. Get back, get back. What is the meaning of this? Intruders? But we have a very fragile... Get back, we have a surprise attack. And they do. So you're going to fight your way through this, or just circumvent them to get down into this hallway. So you're going to make your way down to this door where you try to open it. It's a massive metal door, but it appears to be locked. There's a slot for a key on the side. Try it. You try every key you have, but none of them work. So we need a key. So we're going to come into this one. So, when you fought your way through all those bad guys in this room, one of those wounded fiends said he's going to release the animals if you enter the labs. That could be incredible danger. You mustn't allow that. God, please don't hurt us. Here, take this. Receive the lab key. So we need that lab key in order to get into the labs. Be sure to pick up the elixir in this room. Actually, be sure to pick up all the elixirs unless you want to trek back here. So with that lab key, we can now enter the labs. Entering the biolab, we can see some of the cages are open. We still got a few that are just some thug fights. I told you you'd see me again. Say hello to my little friends. Dance, my puppets. Dance! And he'll release some super scorpions on you. Doug is just not cutting it these days. All these elixirs here, I believe all of them can be picked up. It's smart to go ahead and pick up as many as you can. So then you'll have this guy. You can choose to let him go or just fight him. I'm gonna fight him. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm going to let him go. And that's the end of that. Merciful for the walkthrough, I suppose. Which I guess is a good thing to save. While we're thinking of that. Welcome, intruder. Lord Whitmore has ordered your death. Who's Lord Whitmore? Mr. Rhine. Wow, you have no idea, do you? Remember to save often, folks. And here we go. Into this office, and we're going to see a little scene. Please, we've been doing all we can. Look, forget the intruder. I can count on one hand the inches they set me back. You fool! Failure! Everywhere I go! Your goons are useless. First chance I get, my Prush troops will reinforce us. No longer will my Prush people be under the boot of the Techno-Prush. You fool! There's a long way to go before your crap country. How dare you! You're always speaking down my homeland. Silence. When will the shipment be sent to the meeting place? Your shipment has already been sent, and you already have everything you want. Answer the question, Francis. Look, gentlemen, a whole cartload of the elixir and some weaponimals have already been sent to Aston per your request. We've tweaked the mixture only subtly in the past few days. The master recipe is right here, per request. Yes, this is great. We're right on track to being well armed. Patience. You cannot win a war with horses alone, and it's impossible to hold land with just a sword. That's why we have the hideout. We will reorganize there after von Kresser picks up our goods from Aston. It will not be a problem. I will not allow another failure. I need this as much as any other. Look, Fortress Industries bit off more than it could chew, gentlemen. These numbers you request rival an army. Your men are scoundrels, sir. You have been paid, and you will be compensated further for your contribution. However, I am afraid we are not through with you. It takes only a single link to make the chain weak, sir. If Francis is feeling weak in the knees and yellow in the belly. Enough! Our favorite guest has found us, and I wouldn't want us to be rude. Damn it. Guards, you fools! And you, Val, why am I not surprised? Gah! They've heard everything! No, not everything. No, it is time, though, a worthy adversary. Come, Val, speak as a guest and not a rat. Welcome, peasant. You should kneel. In the good days, a peasant would kneel in the presence of their better. You have yet to have the chance to become acquainted with your better. You have met Ansel, our Titanian friend. What are you doing? Don't identify us. And Mr. Rhine has informed me you learned of Diedrich von Kresser not long ago in Gearford. The world should know of me. I am the true Prussian Emperor! If you haven't figured it out by this point, he is also a character on the website. It is Erich Diedrich von Kresser, the true Prussian Empire. You can, I believe he goes under just Prussian Empire now, but he's a character and kind of playing off of his story here a little. Now for myself. This is an honor for you, Val, I'm sure. It is a pleasure, I suppose. I am Lord Victor Whitmore. I am the last of the royal Antiferdian bloodline. You, peasant, are in the presence of the heir to the Antiferdian throne. Antiferdian throne? You're crazy! And to think businessmen like him are running this poor sandbox. Despicable. You've caused me a great deal of pain and money. I'm none too happy with you, Val. How does a simple zoo employee manage to get mixed up in all this? The Gearford Zoo has grown splendidly. And yet, here we are, Guns drawn, swords at the ready, blood on our hands. How did we get to this? I do not wish for a violent end, you understand. What we shall do is better for everyone. No need for violence. Bah, when what is yours has been dangled away from you, violence is the answer. I will not, please, Lord Roth, be civil. Val. Can I call you Val? The zoo is a little empty these days. The Whitmore family has had a good relationship with the Guerford Zoo. I think we can make a mutual deal, Val. Do you know what attracts crowds? Attractions, Val. A very large Ferris wheel would bring the crowds in a way you have yet to witness. Go home, Val. Funds for such an attraction will arrive, and no harm will come to you or yours. Cross me. And you, your companion, your co-workers, all those animals, Fauna Latrice. Harm can find anyone you know. So you have a choice. Do you make a deal, or do you spit on his deal? We're not so swayed. We've come this far. We've been stopping these ruffians and thieves and murderers at every end. So we're just going to spit at them. Damn. You see, I truly hoped a servant of your standing would have had more vision. Bloody piece of scum. How dare you? Leave it, Lord Roth. Val, I'm afraid we have appointments to keep. I'm not stupid enough to believe you'll die here. I do, however, believe that this will be the last shot you have at inconveniencing me again. This way, Diedrich. We mustn't delay. You have an appointment with Buford Automaton. Buford Automaton in Aston Junction. You two have failed us. You will not be making it to the final stages. Deal with this swiftly and redeem yourselves. Francis, you sicken me. If it were up to me, they'd find your body in the filthy Vlasny River. But Whitmore wants you alive. The last installment will be paid in full when we get the final shipment. Get it done, sir. And he heads out, and we fight against two assassins. This is difficult, but it's not so difficult. Why don't we just grenade them for the purpose of the walkthrough and get through this a lot quicker. Oh god, this is awful! I had no idea! And just like that, they're gone. If we come to the secret door and try to get in, nothing. Nothing works. Before we leave this office, we're just going to take a vial of elixir. And we're going to open this up to get a speed up. I'm unsure how history will view my actions. But how could we have known? Someone's going after Buford Automatons, which is in Aston Junction. It's the big building where Buford is from. So we're going to be heading over there to see what is happening. In the meantime, I think it's about time where we go and do some of the side quests to get a companion or two. Doug has done us very well, but at this stage, as we just seen, he's going to need some serious grinding to keep him up to par. So we won't be doing that right away. You can use the lab key to open this up and get this bear, but I'm actually going to do that in its own video a little later. And thank you guys so much for watching. With that, we have our next destination, Aston Junction, and we're gonna see what that happens. I am also currently working on a side quest video to get Dr. White. So the next upload is probably going to be us getting Dr. White, our first human companion, who will help us a little bit more in the late game than Doug will, unfortunately. And while I'm here, I'll also film a really quick video about this bear, getting the bear for the zoo. Woo! All right, so without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, check it out. Give us a like, subscribe for more steampunk content, and to keep up to date with the Wild Araz walkthrough and other Wild Araz videos that we'll be doing. There's a new update out now. It's called the Espresso update. That's because Espresso has been added to the game, as well as a new location in Aston Junction that sells it, as well as some quality of life fixes and the likes, including you no longer need to equip shovels or equip pickaxes to get to dig spots or broken rocks that block your path. The full changelog is available at itch.io, the Wild Araz page. Wild Araz is free. It's a free steampunk game. So if you haven't tried it out, check it down. The link below will bring you to our itch.io page, and it is a free download. You do not have to donate money towards its development or anything like that. It is free. Try it out. If you are trying out, if you got this far in the walkthrough and you're playing along with us and you like it, give us a review. Reviews are worth their weight in gold. Good, bad, and in between. Our reviews we have so far are so beautiful. Thank you if you've left a review. They have been so good, but we have so few, it's hard for Wild Araz to get noticed on the front page and get elsewhere. So more reviews means more attention, and it means that more people will find it, and hopefully means more reviews. So do leave a review if you're enjoying your time so far. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm going to be wrapping up 2 more videos real quick and then taking a break for tonight. I hope to see you guys very soon, and I hope you're liking Wild Araz. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Wild Araz, and I will see you guys in the next walkthrough video. Bye-bye!